So originally I was going to record this video outside, but if you know one or two things about the UK weather, then you understand how shit it is. So I'm currently sitting on the kitchen counter, so hopefully this will do for now. Now you've probably heard the saying that don't compare yourself to others, and that comparison is a thief of joy. And yes, I do believe that comparison is a thief of joy, but in order to be ahead in this world and in order to compete with others, you need to compare yourself against other people. The reality is that comparing yourself to others breeds competition. Now, of course, there's two ways to compare yourself against other people. The first is looking at someone else who has all the things that you want, and it makes you hungry, it makes you competitive, and you want to work harder to get or achieve those things. The second type of comparison is jealousy. And in this video, I'm not talking about jealousy. I don't advocate for jealousy. And if you're jealous of other people, of their things and their items and their lifestyle, then I want you to click off this video. Simply put it, competition makes you hungry. It's the reason why billionaires become billionaires and they're in the top 0.01%. It's the reason why athletes become professional athletes and achieve millions of dollars per year, get the Ballon d'Or, win the Champions League, the Premier League. It's why Novak Djokovic won so many Grand Slam titles. It's all because it comes down to competition. Now in 2022, I dropped out of university and I flew to Thailand for 6 months. No, I didn't go there to fuck ladyboys. No, I didn't go there to smoke any grass. No, I didn't go there to party. Well, no, I did go party, that's a lie. I did go there to party. But the reason I was there was to train Muay Thai. And when I came to the camp, I was just an average person, an average Muay Thai goer, just a regular guy who goes 2 to 3 times a week to a kickboxing gym. Now, upon arriving, I went to the beginner's class, and because I was too tall and big for my class, I had to move up to the professional fighters settings or their class. Now, this absolutely shook me to the core of my knees because one, I wasn't ready to get beaten up by all these people who were actual fighters, and two, I've never actually trained the intensity of these actual fighters. And bear in mind, I'm not a fighter, okay? I'm just a regular Muay Thai goer. I'm just a regular person who trains Muay Thai. And while I was training with them, being the worst in my class, trying to keep up, something magical happened. My progress just skyrocketed. My technique improved, my clinching improved, and overall it just became more fluid in my movements. And this happened all in a matter of 1 month. And the reason is because I was training with people who were 10 times better than me. When I moved up to the class, I became very insecure. These guys had better technique and just better everything overall. And so what I did, I had to analyze them, I had to watch them, look at their technique, and the way they moved, the way they kicked, the way they punched, and I had to learn from them. And when you feel insecure, you have something to prove. Now, if you go to a fighting gym, you never want to be the worst one in the gym. It's just a hit to your ego, let's just say that. So what happens is you become more competitive. You now have to train as hard or even more just to keep up. And because of this competitive nature, which made me feel insecure, I had to progress quickly. Now, if you're like me and you're like many other people and you're just a human person in general, then you probably hate feeling insecure, okay? But insecurity is a good sign. It's a sign that tells you that you need to work on yourself. And this is what competition does to you. It makes you feel insecure where you have to bet yourself to keep up or get rid of that feeling. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm pretty tall, so whenever I sit down, this stuff happens. So I'm just gonna move out the way a little bit. There we go. So, if there's one thing I need you to take away from this video is that you need to find and you need to seek competition. This basically means if you live in a small town, go out to a bigger city. This also means that if you're the biggest guy in your gym, go to another gym where you're the smallest person there. If you're the best fighter in your own gym, then go to another gym where you become the worst fighter there. Or if you're the highest earning person in your group, go out to another mastermind where you're the least earning person in your group. When you find this competitive nature and you keep up with it, it means you're going to push yourself further than you actually can go. I'll give you an example in my circumstance, is that whenever I see someone with a large following, it makes me want to work harder and also achieve a large following. Whenever I see someone who's the same age as me and has more money than me, it makes me want to work harder. And whenever I see someone who's probably the same height as me or has a better body than me, it makes me want to work harder. And it's not jealousy, it's competition. It's healthy competition which allows you to push yourself to become better. So, yes, I do believe that you should compare yourself to others, and I don't believe this mainstream BS that you hear of not comparing yourself to others, because realistically, you need to do that to push yourself and become better. And the reason why myself included and many other guys feel this way is because it's kind of innate in us. It's like a masculine nature where we have to be better than other people. Why is this? I don't really know. Obviously we can get into psychology. I don't want to do that at the moment. But it's more of like a masculine nature. And what happens is this becomes sort of like a war aspect. You're constantly competing, you're constantly at battle, constantly trying to beat other people to kind of peacock against them, right? Now, I don't mean this in a toxic way, but I mean this in like more of a masculine and competitive way. And truth be told, it is what makes life fun. The reason it becomes fun is because you can now compete against other people and it's more binary. There's a winner or a loser. It becomes a game. And when something becomes a game, it becomes fun, which means you have something to work towards, which kind of gives you purpose. If we didn't have this masculine nature of not becoming better, not comparing ourselves to others, then life becomes mundane and there's no incentive for us to actually become better, if that makes any sense. So yeah, if there's one thing you should take away from the video, stay competitive. It will make you better.